2015 was a great year for video games. We got some awesome new releases. We also got a lot of great announcements for the coming year as well. Now it's 2016, so let's take a look at some of my most anticipated games releasing this year. Firstly, there's XCOM 2. I've played almost every XCOM game that's been released, and I've always enjoyed them. The game sees players taking command of the XCOM organisation as you train and equip squads of soldiers in order to fight back an alien invasion, using a hybrid system of base management and hard-as-balls turn-based strategic combat. The series has a long and complicated real-world history, having changed hands many times in the past, but the series was given new life when it was rebooted by Take-Two in 2012 with the excellent XCOM. The sequel will be set following the events of its predecessor, where the XCOM organisation are fighting to take back Earth from the occupying alien forces, after the aliens' invasion in the previous game eventually succeeded. Changes to the way the game plays and mechanically operate mean that playing through the game's campaign will be a unique experience each and every time, as well as having new enemy and soldier types to get to grip with. There's also melee weapons and a more randomised event structure that will prevent the strategic layers of the game from becoming too predictable. All of these changes together will make XCOM 2 a fresh experience with the franchise, and looks like it will have been well worth the wait. I'm looking forward to more information on the game before its release. Clancys The Division from Ubisoft was first announced back in 2013 and was set to release during 2015, but the game's been pushed back into 2016. Presumably that's to work on those sweet door closing mechanics. The game is set in New York after a viral outbreak devastates the city. As players, we take on the role of an agent investigating the virus, its origin and its effects. Mechanically, the game is a multiplayer-focused third-person shooter and features all of the usual trappings you would expect to see as such, including cover-based advantages. So far, so generic, but the game's unique setting and the sheer potential for what story beats there could be makes the game immediately intriguing to me. I'm looking forward to being able to dive into New York with a couple of friends, go on an investigative murder spree with them while we piece together exactly what's going on. It's basically going to be Tom Clancy Does Destiny. Further details on the game are currently quite thin on the ground, but I'm certainly keeping my eye closely on this one. Okay, let's get this out there. The ending to Mass Effect 3 sucked. There, I said it, I'm not defending it. With that said, I really enjoyed the original Mass Effect trilogy. The games were set in a fresh and interesting sci-fi universe, and the story and characters were amazing, until the end. When I first heard about Mass Effect Andromeda though, I wasn't too excited, to be honest. I wasn't too keen on the idea of creating a new character in this universe when I'd already put so much of myself into the mighty Commander Shepard, legendary galactic hero and Captain Kirk tribute act. However, the more I'm seeing of Andromeda, the more excited I am for it. The premise of the game allowing us to lead an exploration of the new galaxy sounds like it has great potential, and as long as we have an interesting new enemy to engage, rather than just, oh my god, the Reapers are back, what the fuck, then I'm definitely on board. Overwatch is a new IP from Blizzard, and is the studio throwing its hat into the already overcrowded looking ring of first-person MOBA style multiplayer shooters. Now, I've tried to play MOBA style games before. I've played Dota 2 and League of Legends with two separate groups of people, but I struggle with them as ultimately I don't feel that engaged or satisfied by them, and I quickly lost interest. I've been keeping an eye on Overwatch for some time now, and what I've seen of the game looks great, although my only reservations are with the relatively weak offering of game modes currently confirmed for the game, variations on point capture, and for anyone who's played Team Fortress 2, you can find what is essentially payload from that. The game is online only, with teams playing 6 vs 6 on asymmetrical maps. The game begins with some generic basics, each hero split into 1 of 4 types, comes equipped with a weapon, a power, movement ability and an ultimate ability. Each character is carefully balanced in order to encourage team play and strategy, and ensures that Rambo style players won't last very long on their own. I'm looking forward to more on Overwatch in the future, and as it releases I'll certainly be getting involved with a group of friends. Rocket League came out for PlayStation 4 and PC in July 2015, and it does something amazing. It makes me actually want to play a football game. So it's not just any football game. You've got cars with rocket boosters attached to them that can drive up walls, flip in the air and zoom around at incredible speed, all chasing a giant exploding beach ball as they attempt to smash it into their opponent's goal. Now, I enjoy a kickabout and I don't actually mind playing football games, but generally you're some kind of hive mind controlling the movements of your players as you use all of them at once in order to beat your opponent. Rocket League, on the other hand, places you as one part of a team of other players, where much like in actual football, you have to rely on your own skills and to do your job within that team in order to ensure victory. I've wanted to play Rocket League since it released, but I don't own a PlayStation 4 and my PC is in dire need of updating. Now, with the news that in 2016 we'll be getting Rocket League on Xbox One, I'm already talking to my friends about it, and I can't wait for the game to release. So there you have it, 5 of the games that I'm looking forward to releasing in 2016. Now I'm sure there's going to be others that I've forgotten or that I've not discovered yet, and I'll find many others along the way to get excited about, and I'm sure that'll be for various reasons. So, what are your most anticipated games of 2016? Will you be picking up any of the ones I've mentioned, or have I just put a couple of them on your radar? Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you all again soon. Apologies for my voice this week, but I am recovering from a very bad case of man flu. Take care, and here's to a great 2016 video game.